Alright, let's hit it from the top. Hello everyone, Shane here, and welcome back to my channel. And a lot of you guys are probably looking at this video and watching this video thinking, what the hell does he have to offer us? What in the hell kind of announcement does he have? And I just want to start it off by saying that, first off, thank you all for the love and support this year so far. It means the world to me. And I feel like I really took it for granted by taking that 1 month hiatus. But, I'll get into it on a way later date, but that hiatus was needed for me. It was a very important time, and I really needed that time. So I really do appreciate the people who have watched my recent Fortnite video and are still watching this video and are going to watch my next upcoming videos in the past couple weeks because, that time was really rough for me, and even now it's so rough. But I'm willing to pull it together enough to come and do these type of videos and just do these videos and just have fun with it and come back to what I love, which is doing YouTube. But like I said before, a lot of you guys are probably wondering what this video is and what the announcement is. And as I'm gonna just cut straight to the chase, I'm changing my name. And I'm not meaning my IRL name, I'm meaning my channel banner name, which is GodfruitT219. And I'm gonna just get into it in a second on why I'm changing my name. The main reason why I am is because I've come to learn that everything needs to have a meaning, kinda, to even exist. I know a lot of people are gonna think like, what in the hell does that even mean? What I mean by that is that I feel like for something to exist and for something to be there, I feel like it needs to have a reason and or it needs to have a purpose, like I just said. And the GodfruitT219 name kind of doesn't resemble anything that I support. Like, it doesn't even have a meaning or anything, or it doesn't even mean anything. Like, it's just a jumbled bunch of things, like God and then fear and then cheat. It's really a jumbled mess of a clan, well, quote unquote clan I was in about almost 10 years ago. Jesus. God, which is basically I was calling myself a god, and then cheat, which was one of my old gamer tags on Xbox, which was cheating death. So I was basically saying I was a god and I was cheating, and you should fear me. That's I don't know. Even I think it's stupid. But yeah, I'm gonna cut straight to the chase. My new name that we'll be having later on today, as you guys are watching this video right now, or if you are coming to this video now, on April 11th at midnight, my new name for my channel will be Asorio. Asoareo. Asorio. Now, this name has a really kind of cool origin to me, and I'm gonna get into it in a minute. But yes, this is my new name. It will be Asorio, starting later on tonight as this video is being posted or premiering. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna put it on premiere. Not sure. But yeah, pretty much this name to me is very special because one is the name of one of my kitties, one of my cats. His name is Asorio. He's very cute. I'll put a picture of him on screen. But the main reason why I really do love this name is because I made it myself. No one in the world has ever thought of this name, and I give it its own meaning. For its origin, it kind of did just start as my guy cat's name. I kind of thought of it, and I was like, you know what? That's a pretty cool name, Asorio. And I was like, you know what? It's a pretty cool name. I'm going to give it to him. And then I started thinking I do need to change my YouTube name, but I didn't know what to change it to because I'm not really that creative in name wise. I'm really not. Like, I'm just not that creative. And so I looked at the name of Asorio and I was like, could this name mean anything at all? Like could this name resemble anything? And I looked at the name, broke it down, and I think I found out a meaning for it in my own way. And the meaning to it in my own way is just to soar above your mistakes and problems to make others and yourself happy in the end. And to my honest opinion, it's no matter the cost. I personally just want to make people happy and feel something when they either talk to me in real life or just talk to me in general or watch my videos, because I really found myself, like, even recently just figuring out that I'm a great person to talk to, and that I can make people happy. I can make people laugh. I can make people just feel welcome. And I think I found my purpose on this platform. That is just to do that, really, is make people laugh and make people come in who are having a bad day and leave with having an even better day. And I think that is definitely my main virtue here, is that I want to, with this name change, show that I'm willing to put it and give it my all, no matter the stumbles and falls I will have. And that's just the way with everything, even in life. You will have times where you fall from grace, but you can't just sit there at that pedestal you're stuck on when you fall. You gotta build on top of that. You gotta keep pushing, because the minute you sit there and you let yourself just sit there to where you fell, you find yourself just you just find yourself stuck in your mind as well. And that's something I definitely also learned recently, is that you can't just sit there and just sit in that one spot you're in. You got to keep innovating. You got to keep pushing yourself and to find your way out of it. Even if that road in that way is a little bumpy, at least you get out of it. At least you find happiness in the end. And so, pushing past the name announcement, I do want to make one more announcement that I did also promise, because I said there are going to be 2 announcements today. First one was the name change. The second one is that I will be making another channel on April 20th called Osorio Extras. Now, this channel, I will not be using that much. It will be like every so often I post a video on here. Basically, I'm going to use Osorio Extras as like, I don't know, like a Jacksepticeye Spadicy channel where he just sits there and makes random videos every so often talking about things or whatever. That's probably what I'm going to use it as mainly, is like, oh, well, I just went through something. This is the way I interpreted it as and all that, yada, yada. That's the way that, I will use that channel. But I'll also use it as a Vanlos Gaming Extras channel where I will post clips of, like, Jacob moments where he was gay or something along those lines. I don't know. Like, it's stuff like that. And I think that'll be a lot of fun. And I'm really going to enjoy that channel because it's not thinking I won't have to put too much effort into that channel. But the way I look at it is I can use Osorio Extras as, like, a museum for my videos and just this channel in general, while I have this channel to be the main centerpiece. And besides this new channel, I have no plans to make another channel because I just don't really care. Like, I'm only making this channel because the things I want to do, such as the videos like I said before, where I sit there and just talk about things or whatever, like saying like, oh, this day was crazy or whatever, or just talk about random subjects, or just games in general as well. That's another thing I want to do. And also just post clips. Is that I don't feel like that would work on this channel at all. I don't think it would. I don't think it would match my my ideas and everything. It'd be weird to have like one video of like, oh, Fortnite OG is pure chaos, and then next day it's like Phasmophobia moments where, or like moments of Phasmophobia where Jacob was sus. Like, I don't know. It just wouldn't make no sense. It wouldn't match. So I feel like it'd be better just to, or even in general, just having a Fortnite is pure chaos video and then today was my craziest day ever. Like, I don't know if that would match and make any sense at all. That would just make 0 sense. So I could have a sort of actually just kind of like a, not a throwaway channel, but as a channel where if you want just random content and longer content too, I will make sure the content on there is probably a little bit longer than it's on here, maybe 30 minutes long. So if you want longer content where I'm just probably yapping or I'm just posting clips from this channel of like moments of like me being weird or something, then go over there and subscribe to it when it does come out. I'll put it in the community section. I'll even promote it in the Corrupt podcast. But I feel like these changes I'm making right now are very great and will also motivate me, not just on YouTube, but also in my real life, because saying right now, yeah, I'm not having the greatest time IRL sense. But I know on YouTube, if I continue going where I'm going, I will in some light find happiness in what I'm doing. And I really do want to do this. I feel like YouTube is something I really do want to do. It brings me happiness just making a video and then people going and putting a timestamp of haha Caleb stutter or something like that. Does make my day. I don't know why I gave that as the example of Caleb stuttering. I don't know. It's just, that's one of my favorite moments out of the Phasmophobia videos, is him stuttering. Like, never mind. We all just bust out laughing because it was funny. But I don't know. It's like, I don't know. It does bring me happiness, and I feel like if I probably would have had those moments during my life in the past couple weeks, maybe I wouldn't be as down as I am. But I feel like even in general though, I can't just depend on I don't know how to word this. I guess in a way I can't really depend on comments to save me in a way. It does make my day, yes, but I shouldn't depend on it. I should depend on people near me and all that. And that's what I've been doing. I've been trying to find myself, and I feel like I even have found myself in a way, and I'm happy I have. And that will be one of the first videos on my channel of Osorio Extras. Is I'm not gonna get into too much detail, of course, at all, but just kind of finding myself and knowing who I am, and figuring out recently who I really am, and knowing who I'm going to be in the future, and and what I'm going to do to maintain that. But yeah, I think this is the end of the announcement. If y'all did enjoy, make sure to drop a like, subscribe, and share, as it really does support the channel. And remember, later on tonight, which this will be going up on April 10th of 2025, so later on tonight, probably near like 7 p.m. midnight when it turns to the 11th, that's when I will be changing my handle and my name on YouTube to Osorio. So if you have trouble finding me, just know I changed my name, and I will be changing on everything else too, such as Epic Games and stuff like that. I will be changing it everywhere. Gonna take time though, because I'm not gonna lie, I will probably be a little lazy on the stuff like that. If it isn't TikTok, YouTube, or Discord, I'm probably not gonna care much. I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably not gonna care at all. But just remember that TikTok, YouTube, and Discord, my names will be changed. So starting tonight at exactly midnight when it turns to the 11th, my YouTube handle, my YouTube name, my TikTok will all be changed to Asorio. Asoareo. But yeah, as mentioned, guys, if y'all did enjoy, really, really make sure to drop a like, subscribe, share, as it really will make my day. And one last final mission for you guys that I want you guys to do for me, and that is to go and tell a friend that you really care for them and they mean a lot to you and that you love them. And if you think that is a way or something, or you're one of those type of people who think that is like, oh, that's you know where I'm going with this, then hey, so be it. That's on you. But to my honest opinion, to tell someone you love them, that don't mean nothing. It does, but it don't mean nothing in that sort of way. You can go to one of your guy friends and say you love them. Like I say I love you to Jacob and them all the time because I just love being around them. It's not in a way of I love them in that way. Well, no, but it's a way of me showing that I really care for them. I really am happy to be around them, and I'm happy that they're in my life. That's the way I interpret it as, and that's the way I mean it. And and if you do say it to one of your friends you mean like that, then hey, I take full credit. I'm joking, but if you do that too, then hey, I'm happy to at least give you a little motivation to do that too. But yeah, be humble, be kind, and I will see you all in the next video with my new name. Peace.